Joining us now on The Factor is a very special guest, Hazel E. You may remember her from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and it was last year that she announced she was having a baby with Devon Waller. Glad to see you here on The Factor Uncensored. So how has life been? How many months are you now?
I am officially 9 months this Sunday, so I'm almost 36
It could happen any moment.
Exactly. Right now, we can be having the baby live.
I got the warm towels and hot water in the back, ready for you.
Ready, period.
So any difficulties? Obviously, we're in a very serious time here in America, around the world with COVID-19, and any concerns as a parent, expected mother to be pregnant during a time like this?
It was crazy. Like, this is our first child, so to be pregnant during a pandemic was definitely not something you could ever like imagine. So I don't know like what's the differences of a normal pregnancy versus a pandemic pregnancy. but I know that like things change as far as like hospital procedures. Like, he would come to every doctor's appointment with me, and now like he's not allowed to go in the rooms. He can't go in the ultrasounds. Like, for the ultrasound we had like 2 weeks ago, he had to FaceTime and to see the baby. In addition to that, they also cut the doctor's appointment. So like I've only been able to go since the pandemic started twice, and I'm almost to the end of my pregnancy when I'm supposed to be going like every week. So it's just like an adjustment. We're having to like rock and roll through it.
Did the doctors tell you to do anything special, limit your exposure to the number of people you're around? Any special instructions as a result of COVID-19?
Definitely. Like, well, one, when you go into the hospitals now, right? So there's like there's checkpoints. So like the first checkpoint is your temperature. So you have to get, like, your spouse, you have to get your temperature taken with the little thermometers when you get in. Then you get mask and a gloves at the next checkpoint, as long as you don't have the temperature. And then you go through a questionnaire of, have you been out the country? Have you been exposed to COVID-19? Like, so it's like 3 layers just to get to see your doctor when you're going into your appointment. And then, yeah, just isolate, quarantine. I mean, I probably, since the pandemic started, I've only been out the house literally for my like 2 doctor's appointments. So, and we live in a high rise above the Astro Stadium. So there's no backyard, like the pools are shut down. So literally I've had to be pregnant in the pandemic in a high rise. In Houston, it has not been favorable conditions. I'm like, only if I could go to the pool, or if I could just go to the gym and walk on the treadmill. I'm not about to walk around Astro Stadium right now, like, and risk, you know, getting sick that way. You know, it's just you have to be very, just very protective and very cautious. And same for him, because if he gets a fever or anything like that, he won't be allowed to be in the room when the child's born. Like, it's still up to the nurse's discretion right now.
Right.
So they take his temperature and everything like that. And if they decide he can be there for his daughter's birth, then he can. If they say, no, it's too risky, then he can't. So we have to just be very, very, very careful if we want to, you know, be able to experience this together.
And did you say daughter? Do you know the sex already, or?
Yes, we're having a daughter. We did a gender reveal.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Her name is going to be Ava Dior. Definitely Ava Dior. We did a gender reveal at the Taste Bar, literally probably 2 weeks before the pandemic. So that's it was a blessing, because we're going to do a virtual baby shower. So I'm not going to really get to have a baby shower, but we got a really pretty gender reveal. So I feel like God blessed us anyway, because we still got to have like a special moment for her.
And what do you want your fans to know, those who have been following you on social media, just to make sure that you're okay?
I mean, I'm very active with my fans. I'm always on Instagram, and, you know, just showing them like what we go through and letting them know that I'm in good spirits. I know a lot of the mothers that reach out to me, they're sad, they're depressed, or Hazel, how are you keeping a smile on your face? And you just got to know that, like, even though this world's in a crazy time and these are not favorable conditions for us, it's all in God's doing, and you just got to have faith and just remain calm. You're protecting a life in here. I got a whole life in here that I have to be happy for, and, you know, not be sad and not be emotional and not have, you know, extreme anxiety. Like, you know, even when I go to the doctor's office, I'm not going to lie, we come home, we rip off all the clothes. I'm spraying alcohol and any antibacterial I can get my hands on, hopping in the shower, washing my tracks out or whatever. Like, you know, you just gotta remain calm because you're doing it for you and the life that you're bringing into this world. And you know, I just put her first, and I feel like even me getting up today and trying to do my hair and makeup for the first time in forever, I was like, doing it for Ava. All in for Ava. You know, every moment I try to just make it about her, and that's what kind of gives me strength to keep going.
And we want to wish Hazel and baby Ava all the best.